So what is good guys, Adnan here, and you guys have asked for it. Here's what's on my phone for 2019. So the phone I've been rocking itself is the OnePlus 5. The 8/128 variant, so storage or even performance for me has never been an issue. Oxygen OS is delightful to use and probably the only reason why my usage with the 2017 flagship has aged like fine wine. Regardless, I don't usually like to cover my phones up with a case, but the OnePlus 5 is just uncomfortably thin and slippery. So I have this wonderful case from Tudia which I've been rocking for over a year and a half. No glass protector over at the front because I feel like adding them over an AMOLED display sort of defeats the purpose of the 1:1 feel and real to life colors, but then again I blame only myself for all the scratches on the glass. Moving to what's actually inside my phone, the wallpaper changes the most in my setup, but I'll have this one linked below. I'm using the OnePlus launcher, great for all the customizations I need, which includes me being able to change my icon pack, which is the Pixel icon pack for now and probably forever. I have a simple 2-page setup with my most used apps on the first and then some on the second. Basics include WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. I use this multiple times every day, they're my lifeline. I'm most active on Twitter, so show some love and maybe even leave a follow. Instagram is my memeing app of choice now that the explore section has become so accurate and rich of the content that I would like to see. I decided to ditch Reddit altogether. If you guys do want to follow me on Instagram and check what's happening with my life, the handle is adnan.jpg. Snapchat is more of a personal space app and I do like its mere existence. Besides, Snapchat works flawlessly on OnePlus devices too. Google Tasks I use for those little errands that are really easy to forget but also very important to check off. The OnePlus Gallery is a perfect photos app in my opinion, and so is Phonograph to browse through and listen to all my locally saved music. Talking about which, Spotify has been in my list of most used apps recently, now more than ever since it's officially been released here. The other apps on my first page are pretty obvious: Gmail, YouTube, Chrome, phone and messages. Swiping over, this is a timetable widget that takes up 3/4 of the screen from an app called Student Planner. I use this to basically monitor and check up on all the classes I have for the day. The widget itself is pretty bugged out, but it is the fastest way of getting into the app when it's broken. Down below we have Google Photos, which is my favorite app ever. Seriously, it's pretty underrated. Then we have Google Keep, or it's now Keep Notes, and I use this to make specific lists to get things like my assignments or videos done. Basically everything of a little more importance than the ones I keep in Google Tasks. I have the calendar icon there, it's dynamic and that's the only reason I have it in my quick access. Uber, definitely my lifeline for now, use it multiple times every day to go about literally anywhere. Lastly, the really terrible YouTube Studio app, hate to use it but I have to. Swiping over, we have quite a long list of apps that I eventually do end up using one day or the other, but couldn't justify placing them on my home screen. I do have Google Docs, which I still use to script all of my videos. There's Google Drive to store all my documents and stuff, and right beside is the really terrible Facebook app that I haven't opened in months. An app that has quickly grown to become my favorite is My Anime List. It's been featured on the channel before and it's an all-around great place to discover new shows. Photo Time is a new addition but has worked out great by basically showing me the time for golden hours throughout the day, and it helps me for when I shoot outdoors and want the perfect amount of warmth in my footage. I still use and depend on Google's remote desktop to remotely control my PC, it's just sheer convenience. That's basically everything that's on my smartphone. I cut down and ditched on the older folder layout that I've been accustomed to for my entire life, and I feel the setup helps me break down the amount of time I just scrub around opening different apps with no real purpose. Oxygen OS has been my favorite thing about this phone, and with regular updates, I really don't think I'll be upgrading to a newer device anytime soon. That's been it, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.